Hey everyone, this is Vic from Airvol, your trusted Canadian CPAP supplier, and today we're going to go over some of the most common questions we get, namely about the portable device, the Air Mini. Which masks is it compatible with? So, as you can see, Air Mini comes with 5 different setup packs, 3 nasal masks that it's compatible with, the P10, the N20, and the N30, as well as 2 full face options, the F20 and the F30. So we'll go over each setup pack and exactly how to connect it to your machine. All right, so let's start off with the most popular option for the Air Mini, the nasal pillow mask, the Airfit P10. So this is very similar to the P10 that a lot of you would be using with your home CPAP machine, with a slight variation. As soon as you open the setup kit, there is a display card that shows you with illustrations exactly how to connect your P10 to the Air Mini. You just simply remove it. The P10 setup kit actually comes with the mask itself because it's a separate version for the Air Mini. Essentially, the short tubing of your P10 now has a housing for the Air Mini's waterless humidification system, the HumidX. You do get all the sizes with the package as well. And then underneath, you have your Air Mini tubing with the other end of the HumidX housing, as well as 2 of the humidity filters. So you have your HumidX and your HumidX Plus. So the HumidX gives you a basic level of humidity, whereas the HumidX Plus gives you a little bit more. Each one is good for about 30 days once you open it from your seal. So just to show you, this is what they look like. And you will see that they have one end with a darker colored ring. It's dark gray for the HumidX Plus, whereas it would be blue for the regular HumidX. And you have the colored end that goes face down into the tube. And then the other end of your P10 HumidX housing simply screws on to the top. Now you have your mask and your tube connected. All you have to simply do is take the other end of your tubing, the gray part, it goes into the side tubing port of your Air Mini. You hear a little click sound, making sure that it is anchored on there firmly. Now you're ready to put on your mask. All right, so now for the N30 mask, another very popular option, similar to the P10, but except it's got the hybrid cradle cushion that just goes underneath your nose. This one also comes with all the sizes in the package, as well of those 2 HumidX filters. Same kind of housing on it as well, so very easy to set up. You take the colored side of the HumidX filter, face down into the Air Mini tubing, which is exactly the same for the P10 and the N30. And then you screw on the N30 adapter onto it, and then the other end into the machine. Now, this one is also all set up to use, nice and simple. All right, so now for our third nasal option, we're going to do the Air20 setup. So over here, for an example, I have the AirTouch N20 for her. And of course, this is compatible with all variants of the N20, the Airfit N20, the AirTouch N20, as well as the Airfit and AirTouch N20 for her as well. So essentially, you take the same mask as you would have for your home CPAP unit. You see the little short hose tubing adapter. You're going to remove this one because the Air Mini comes with its own. So we're going to open up the Air Mini setup box. Again, you have your display card showing how everything goes together. This one doesn't come with the mask inside. You would use your Air20, the Airfit N20 that you already have. This little short tubing replaces the short tubing that we just removed, and it simply just plugs into the front of the mask. You'll hear a little click there, making sure that it's on there properly. Similarly, like the P10 and the N30, you can unscrew the HumidX housing, and same way, you take the colored side down of the HumidX, goes right into the middle of the chamber, and then it simply screws on to the Airfit N20 adapter. Now, the other end of your tubing goes into the Air Mini. As always, you hear that clicking sound. You can put on your mask and start your therapy. All right, so let's get started with the full face options. Over here, I have the Airfit F20, probably the most popular full face mask for the Air Mini. And of course, the setup pack would work with all the variations of the F20, including the AirTouch Memory Foam F20, as well as the AirFit and AirTouch F20 for her variations as well. You're going to start off by taking your F20 mask of your home machine, and the mask is separate. It doesn't come with a setup kit. You would remove the standard tubing adapter first. Then you can open up your AirMini F20 setup pack box. You take out the little picture illustration. This one does come with a Humidex as well. However, it is unique and specific for the F20. It's called the F20 Humidex. So the Humidex for the P10, N20, and N30 are all the same. However, the one for the F20 is different. So just be aware of that. You can remove out the Humidex and you'll see it does look different as well. Underneath, you have your tubing, and the tubing is already connected to the F20 elbow adapter, which is right over here. It looks very similar to the elbow adapter that you just removed. In a similar fashion, it clicks onto here. However, the Humidex doesn't go in the tube. It actually goes on the opposite end of the elbow adapter that you just put in, so inside the mask. So I recommend getting the headgear out of the way. You're going to take the white end and put it right into the mask until you hear a click, and then you see it's right on there. And this is how you get the waterless humidity with your full face setup. All right, so for our last full face option, we have the very popular Airfit F30. This is especially good for individuals that find that the traditional full face mask setup that covers the nose like the F20 makes them feel claustrophobic. This is a mix of the N30 and the F20 mask. So you have a cradle cushion like the N30 does. However, it also covers the mouth, preventing dryness from the exhalation breaths. When you have the mask for your home machine, you're just going to remove the elbow adapter, similar to your F20. And then you take out the F30 setup pack. You have the illustration card, which you move out of the way. And then you have your tubing with the elbow adapter for the F30 already connected. Just be aware, for the F30, unfortunately, there isn't a Humidex compatible with it at this time. So essentially, the elbow adapter just goes right into the mask. And just like all the other setup packs, the AirMini tubing with the gray end goes right onto the side of your AirMini. You're ready to put on your mask and start therapy. All right, so that's our video for today on how you can set up your AirMini with the 5 different proprietary setup packs. If you found this video helpful, please hit the like and subscribe button, and also comment down below what you would like us to make a video on next. Every week, we plan to make more content on our products and services. Thank you and have a great day.